All right, people. So in my opinion, some great news coming out of Tuesday night. Donald Trump easily defeating every other Republican candidate and winning New Hampshire by a lot. Just crushed everybody. And I'm so glad to see that. And before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I want to talk about something. I am so sick of the last week, even though it's hardly even happened so far because there hasn't been many. It's only been one primary and one caucus. But I am already sick of people like Marco Rubio, who came in third place in Iowa, getting up there talking like he won the whole thing. And then you got, like, I hear Jeb Bush speaking, after he came in fourth in New Hampshire, and he's talking like he won the fucking thing. He spent like $120 million, came in fourth place in there, took a shit in Iowa, and he's like, oh, we're doing great, guys. And then Kasich's up there, saying how great he's doing. It's like, guys, shut the fuck up. You're being demolished by Trump. You're not even close to first place. Don't get out. Clinton did the same thing. Oh, guys, we're doing great, guys. Shut up. You're not doing great. So, Trump wins. I just want to kind of talk about, though. I don't want to make this video too long, but just the fact. Look at, like, 6 months ago, where were we? Or, more like 8 months ago. Where were we? We were, in the mindset, we're going to get fucking Jeb Bush versus Hillary Clinton. That's going to happen, and probably Clinton's going to win. And now, fast forward 8 months, and the whole landscape has pretty much changed. First off, Jeb Bush is like at 3%, 5%. He's not even close, and he's not going to win. People are tired of the Bushes. There's a huge revolution in this country against the Bush family. Donald Trump is right. Jeb, when you think of Jeb Bush, you think of the first name because they don't want you to think of the last name. It's all about Jeb, Jeb, Jeb. They don't say Jeb Bush, or they don't say Bush. It's like when you're talking about Rubio. You say Rubio, you don't say Marco. You say Rubio. You say Christie, you don't say Chris. Same thing with Trump. You say Trump, you don't say Donald. But with Jeb, what do you call him? You call him Jeb. You don't call him Bush because they want you to think of Jeb. He's taking his shit. He's down, way down in the polls. And then on the Democratic side, you got their front runner is getting investigated by the FBI. I mean, there you go. People are supporting this person. Hillary Clinton. The fucking person running for the Democratic Party is being investigated by the FBI, and the other guy, Bernie Sanders, supported the Sandinistas in Nicaragua. He's a socialist. So there you go. There's your two Democratic guys, but still a total change there, kind of. Bernie Sanders is rising because people are so sick of Clinton. I hate Bernie Sanders. I don't like him. I hate's a strong word. I very much dislike the guy. I don't think he's bought and paid for like Hillary is, but he is very socialist / communist-esque, which isn't good. It's not what we need. But I mean, just look how awesome this race is. I love this race because you got an independent man like Donald Trump who isn't bought and paid for. No, I don't agree with him on anything, but he could very well take Hillary down, very well take Bernie Sanders down, and win the win the race to be president. I mean, this is incredible. You got a guy nobody thought of 8 months ago when we were talking about, who's going to win the president. We were thinking Jeb Bush, Hillary Clinton, Rubio. Nobody was saying Donald Trump. And then you fast forward to the present day, and Donald Trump's winning New Hampshire. And he's on top. How fucking awesome is this? The establishment is panicking. I mean, this is just fucking great. And how can you not support Trump right now? How the fuck, how can you not if you're like a conservative? Who else are you gonna go with? The douchebag Ted Cruz, who uses dirty tricks to win in Iowa, who takes loans from Goldman Sachs, who's not a real conservative. You're gonna support Ted Cruz. Oh, and by the way, has no chance of beating Hillary. You're gonna support establishment man Marco Rubio, who again has no chance of beating Hillary. No, the only guy who you could support is Donald Trump. Again, not bought and paid for. Gotta support him. There's no other choice. Again, he's not perfect. He's not fucking perfect, but we do not have any other choice at this point. So, there you go, people. Go Donald Trump. It's looking really good for him so far, so hopefully the momentum keeps up. So there you go, people.